preached of fire and brimstone, of the snares of scarlet lace, of the wickedness of longing written plain upon a face. I have warned you, congregation, of temptation dressed in curls, of painted lips and perfumed hips and Jezebel girls. For lust is but the devil's work, a serpent in the blood. It drags a righteous man to ruin down through ash and mud. And I have named that parlor house a doorway into harm, where men lose both their virtue and the strength within their arm. So I went to see the sinner for correction of her ways, to speak of shame and judgment and the coming reckoning days. The lantern light was flickering, the door half open wide. I told myself I entered there with heaven at my side. She stood upon the landing with a smile I won't repeat, silk resting like a whisper on the curve of ivory skin. And when she leaned the railing, Lord, forgive my eyes, I understood why men forget the promise of the skies. For I had called them wicked, a snare to drag men down, but standing there before her, I felt my collar ground. Two proud and risen testaments beneath the satin seam, and suddenly my sermon felt smaller than a dream. Reverend, she said softly, have you come to save my soul? I tried to quote Leviticus, but lost my train of roll. She stepped a little closer, the perfume warm and slow, and every holy passage seemed reluctant now to show. You preach of men's desires, she said, as though they're mine, as though I placed the hunger there and poured the sinner's wine. If God made all creation, sir, and shaped both sky and sea, why I'd carve these hills upon my chest, then lay the blame on me. My breath came short and uneven, my Bible shook within my hand. 4 inches from my failing eye stood something I'd not planned. Not sin, not hell, not evil, but living, breathing grace. 2 glorious declarations I dared not fully face. I had called them Cupids, kettledrums, with scorn from pulpit height, but up so close they thundered like Revelation's light. And I, who damned them loudly, felt doctrine start to bend, for faith is strong in daylight, but fragile in the end. Next Sunday I spoke gentler, of mercy, flesh and flame, of how the Lord made beauty and did not call it shame. The choir sang a little louder, the town sat stunned and still, and somewhere down on Lantern Lane she laughed against the hill. For I have seen temptation and I have seen divine, and I confess the difference is thinner than a line. So judge not too boldly what stirs beneath your vest, for even men of God may fall at Clarissa's blessed chest.